What do you need to do to keep people's attention nowadays? What do you need to do to keep them watching? Let me introduce you to the pattern break. Ah no, this is the washing room.
This is a pattern. This is a pattern. This is a pattern. This is a pattern. Break the pattern. It's so sunny.
Let me introduce you to the pattern break.
People have really short attention spans nowadays, but the question is not really how do we fix that, the question is how do we design around that.
How do you break a pattern? How do you destroy the pattern? Okay, it's the only thing you need to do. The only thing.
Look at these two patterns right here. Which one of the two is more interesting to look at? This one or this one?
Right, I think we can all agree it's this one because there's a break in the pattern. What if we could apply this concept to everything?
So for me I think it's definitely a yes, you can apply it to other mediums as well. Before you can break the pattern, you obviously need to establish one. If you want people's attention nowadays, you need to try so hard.
Why would you ever want to make a video, a game, music, a text that nobody pays attention to while consuming it? If you think attention is not important, then think again.
Oh, you're here now.
Then think again. Establish the pattern, establish the pattern, establish the pattern, establish the pattern, break the pattern.
Because whenever something unexpected happens, people suddenly start paying attention again. That's why pattern breaks are so important.
One of the reasons why you can keep people's attention way easier this way is because they're always curious to what's next.
Doing an interesting pattern change is like hitting the reset button on people's attention span.
It's a wake-up call. People will wake up if you break the pattern.
This kind of hurts. I think I can fly.
Sometimes I feel like you don't really take me serious. I don't know why. Let's take music as an example now. When you just randomly press keys here, it doesn't really sound all that impressive. What if we
Just do a very simple and boring pattern.
A pattern is still better than chaos, but what's even better is establishing a pattern and then breaking it. It's the same base pattern, but the pattern breaks make it way more interesting.
Please make this a meme, me just pressing random buttons. Oh, this is way more interesting.
Break the pattern!
Talk to the wall. Look directly into the camera, speak with the camera. Don't look directly into the camera, look somewhere else.
Maybe try positioning yourself a little further away from the camera every now and then.
There are tons of ways you can break the pattern in interesting ways.
You need some high energy moments to grab people's attention.
Then mix it up with some low energy moments as well. So the most powerful pattern breaks are the ones that really change things up. I think you need both. Small pattern breaks and big pattern breaks. Low energy, high energy, you just need to contrast everything all the time. A small pattern break can be something like fading in some text, maybe an image effect, a slight change in the camera angle. And then big pattern breaks is where you just completely switch up the tone, the music, the feel. And you need both. You need small changes and you need big changes.
It's so sunny. But why does all of this matter?
A wise man once said, if you control people's attention, you control their lives. Footsteps are kind of a nice pattern as well.
What a nice pattern.
Breaking the pattern can also mean having a silent moment in between.
You can clearly use pattern breaks to make your videos more interesting. But what about games? What about music? What about text? What about your stories? Hell, what about your entire life? I'm quite curious for the next chapter. I hope I don't break it. Or should I?
I think I might become a little crazy. The pattern, they are everywhere.